Hey friends, welcome to Bing Talks. And today we have yet another video of me rating celebrities' Chinese skills. I'm excited. How about you? Well, enough talking and let's get straight into it. So first celebrity is world famous investor. No, not Warren Buffett, but Jim Rogers. Oh, actually, not himself, but his daughters. Well, let's have a look.
What is your name?
大家好，我的名字是快乐罗杰斯，我今年13岁。
What is your name?
大家好，我的名字是小蜜蜂罗杰斯，今年8岁，小2了。
And do you like visiting China?
我非常喜欢去中国。
我也是非常喜欢中国，我也是非常喜欢小猫，因为它们很可爱。
Wow, that's very impressive. So this portion is basically their self-introductions and there's some sign of rehearsal, but I'm very impressed with their pronunciation tones. To be honest, I don't think their pronunciation tones is much different from Chinese children around the same age. And I am very impressed. Besides the pronunciation, they haven't made any grammar mistakes nor vocabulary mistake. Let's continue watching.
我先说一个绕口令，它叫门后有个人。门后有个人，手里拿个盆，砰的一声响，是盆碰了门，还是门碰了盆？
So then the younger daughter did a tongue twister, which was very hard, even for some native Chinese speakers, not to mention foreigners. So I'm really astonished.
Okay, you
现
do
在
it.
我们来一起背诵一首诗《静夜思》。1、2、3。
床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。
And then they continued and recited a famous poem from one of the most famous poets in Chinese history, or perhaps not the one of, but the most famous poet in Chinese history, Li Bai. The name of this poem is 静夜思, which I believe every educated Chinese can recite. So their pronunciation of the poem is excellent. Apart from that, I think the rhythm is also very good. Because rhythm is one of the most crucial part when you read Chinese poem. So in this aspect, I think they did really well. The only thing I'm not sure is whether they understand the meaning of the poem. If they did, then it's very remarkable.
中国的最喜欢的一首歌是什么？
我以前很喜欢在那遥远的地方，就是一个比较老一点的歌。但是前几天我喜欢上了龙卷风。
我喜欢在那遥远的地方。
那你知道龙卷风是谁唱的吗？
我知道他的英文名字，我不知道他的旁名字 J-Cho。
好，我可以教你，他叫周杰伦。
对，周杰伦。
Wow, I'm shocked. I'm speechless. So the last portion is an interview, so there's no sign of rehearsal and only spontaneous speech. And from this portion of the interview, I can tell that their Chinese skills are really advanced. Their reactions are very quick with no hesitation. And also they clearly understand the question from a man who's outside the camera. And from what I can tell, there's only one minor mistake here. So the older daughter said, 我知道他的英文名字，不知道他的华文名字。I know his English name, but not his Chinese name. Well, she's made a vocabulary mistake here. So Chinese name in Mandarin Chinese is 中文名字, but she used 华文名字. Well, strictly speaking, 华文 is also used to refer to Chinese Mandarin, but it's way too formal, or way too written Chinese. As a native Chinese speaker, I rarely use this term 华文 to describe Chinese. So it would be better if she say 不知道他的中文名字。
在那遥远的地方，有位好姑娘。
And then the younger daughter sang a song, 在那遥远的地方, which was a very popular song among generations of my parents. And what impressed me even more is that, apart from speaking Chinese, she can also sing in Chinese, which is really remarkable. And I think in this aspect, she sings better than I do. So overall speaking, the daughters of Jim Rogers are really impressive in Chinese skills. I'm not sure how did they learn Chinese. Were they educated in Chinese schools? I don't know. To be honest, if you were to play the audio part of this video alone to any native Chinese speaker like me, it's not easy to tell that they are foreigners, which is very impressive. So as for the rating, I would probably rate their Chinese skills 9. Yes, 9 out of 10. That's very, very good. Alright, let's move on to our next celebrity. So our next celebrity is famous English actress Vanessa Branch. Let's see how she does.
今天晚上我们有7点半的晚饭和蒸笼。很好，他说休克就是他最喜欢的导演。
Very short clip, just 2 sentences. I think this video clip is from a movie, but I have a question here. I'm not sure it is dubbed or actually her speaking while recording the film, because I can tell there are some moments where her lips don't match her words, so this makes me wondering if it's dubbed. So the vocabulary she used is kind of intermediate, but she made some grammar mistakes. She said, 今天晚上有7点半的晚饭. I mean, it sounds weird to me because a native speaker would say instead, 我们晚上7点半吃晚饭. And then she said,
和蒸笼。
Wait, what? 和蒸笼? What is 蒸笼? I'm confused. And also there is no subtitle on the video clip, so my guessing is 蒸笼. Well, 蒸笼 is a cooker that we use to make steamed buns. I'm not sure if she is referencing 蒸笼, but anyway, let's move on. And then she said, 她说徐克就是她最喜欢的导演. Again, no vocabulary mistake here, but grammar mistake does exist. So like the first sentence she said, the order of this sentence is also weird to me. So a native Chinese speaker would rather say, 她说她最喜欢的导演是徐克. So the order of her words is inversed. Do you know what I mean? Overall speaking, I think her Chinese level is intermediate. The pronunciation tones are average. I can clearly tell that she's a foreigner given the audio alone. The vocabulary she uses is okay, not too basic nor too advanced, but grammar-wise she made some mistakes. So overall, I would rate her Chinese probably 5, or maybe a bit higher. 6? Yeah, 6 out of 10. Yeah, I think 6 should be appropriate to represent her Chinese skills. Alright, let's move on to our last celebrity today. So our third celebrity today is an athlete, and he is Danish badminton player Victor Axelsen. Let's see how he does.
其实打比赛之前我感觉不紧张，但是呢，我觉得在场上我想的太多，并且呢，成龙的状态很好，所以他不给我很多怎么说，很多机会，我要看看我在什么方面可以进步。
Wow, very impressive Chinese skills. So clearly this is in an interview scenario. And the way he speaks Chinese is very natural and effortless. Overall, very fluent Chinese with minor pauses and thinking. So clearly there's no signs of rehearsal, and pronunciation tone-wise, yes, I can clearly tell that he's a foreigner given the audio alone. But with that being said, I can still understand every single word that he said. So still very good. So apart from pauses and thinking, he also made some repetition here, saying 很多很多怎么说 basically means many how to say. So clearly he's translating what's in his mind to Chinese. The reaction here is not very quick, but still acceptable. But don't forget, this is an interview scenario, so definitely he had no rehearsal at all. So overall, I think his Chinese is above average, pretty good. As for the rating, I would probably rate his Chinese 6 to 7, or maybe in the middle, 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, 6.5. So there you have it, guys. Episode 2 of Native Chinese Speaker rates celebrities' Chinese skills. Which of celebrities' Chinese skills do you want me to rate? Write in the comment section. And if you haven't watched the first video of this series, why not go and check it out on InScreen? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.